Hello everybody, how's everybody doing? Hope you're all doing well in these times. Everybody's healthy. And we are back with Twilight Struggle, another episode. And we're in turn 2. And just a quick recap of the turn 1. We were totally outplayed in the Middle East, but we countered with domination in Europe. And so the victory points are even. The DEFCON always increases by 1 at the beginning of the turn. And now we move on to the headline phase. We'll take a look at our hand, see what we have, and decide which card to play as a headline. Actually, CIA Created is a very good card to play it as a headline, because we also can conduct a one-up action, and it reveals the entire Soviet hand to us, so we can see if they have scoring cards, if they have other event cards that we might take advantage of, etc. So let's get right to it. We'll headline the CIA Created card, and they have destalinisation, which means they can relocate 4 influence points. Let's see where they relocate those influence points to, and then they will reveal our hand. Important thing to note, that the card with the higher op number is a headline that will be resolved before the lower op card. As they took control of Thailand. Okay, let's take a look. They have the Suez crisis, which will cause us a lot of problems by removing the influence from France, the UK, and Israel. Should they decide to play it as an event? Probably not. Duck and Cover is our event, which degrades DEFCON by 1 level. Formosan Revolution, which means that Taiwan way down here will be a battleground country for scoring purposes. Eastern European Unrest, which will remove 1 USSR influence from countries in Eastern Europe. Not much help. An Arab-Israeli war, which means that the Arabs are invading Israel. There's nothing for us to gain with this card, only to lose, should they decide to use it as an event. Indo-Pakistani War, interesting. And Truman Doctrine. So, no big surprises there. Nothing up their sleeve that they can really damage us with. And since we get 1 op card, we can immediately coup, just to get DEFCON 2 so that the USSR player won't coup. We will attempt a coup in a battleground country in the Middle East. What's our luck like in Israel? Nothing there. How about Iraq? Nothing to be gained there. How about Egypt? Something to be gained there, but they have Suez crisis. How about we use a realignment? Let's try a realignment card. This is not in our favor. This is slightly more in our favor. And the realignment rolls, you can do as many realignment rolls as you have up, as many as you have operation points. No, perhaps a better use was just to use it for influence. See, we have no real. Well, I would like to get DEFCON down to 2. Well, let's place some influence into South Korea. Yes, the South Korean War card has been discarded. Been removed. Yes, the Korean War has been removed. We really may have to make a push into Asia, and we'll do it with the China card, which is a 4-op card. But if you play it into Asia, if you play all the points into Asia, then you can receive an extra operation point and use it as 5 points. Always playing heavily into East Germany for some reason. Well, now is the time Start racking up the points. We'll take Thailand, I think. We believe we can take... oh, you know what? Actually, we can take India and South Korea. And totally flip the switch. If we play the Asia... If we had played the Asia card right now, we would have had 10 points. Playing Suez Crisis for influence. We shall play Containment and retake South Korea. Also, we might want to think about taking back West Germany. Yes, the Russian player will have to make a move in Asia. Okay, played Formosan Revolution. That means if we put 3 points into Taiwan, it'll be considered battleground country for scoring purposes. We'll play the Asia card now, capitalize on the points, gain 5 victory points because we are dominating, because we control more countries and more battleground countries. So we're domination, which is 7 points, and then 1 for each battleground country, 10. And the opponent has presence, which means he controls a battleground country, and 2 battleground countries, so for a total of 5. Excellent. Truman Doctrine. Remove all USSR influence, target 1 uncontrolled country in Europe. And take back West Germany. Not a smart move on his part, putting all the points in Germany. Okay, let's see. What does decolonization do? Add 1 USSR influence in each of any 4 African and or Southeast Asian countries. How about Fidel? Remove all US influence in Cuba. USSR gains sufficient influence in Cuba for control. I think it's time to make a play into South America and Central America. So we'll resolve this event and use this as influence. 1 in Panama, 1 in Colombia, so we can then get to Venezuela. Because in this game, you cannot put influence into a country unless you have influence points in an adjacent country. And those little brown lines, these are adjacency lines connecting that connect the countries for purposes of playing influence points. So he's playing the Arab-Israeli war as influence points, yes. Unsurprisingly, in Asia. Okay, Blockade is an interesting card. Unless we immediately discard the 3 or more value operations cards, we eliminate all US influence in West Germany. This is a very, very, very dangerous card, and we have no choice but to do this, to play this card now and get rid of De Gaulle leads France. It will come back to haunt us, De Gaulle leads France. I'm quite sure it will, but we need to get rid of this card. We will discard this. And let's select use for this card. We will place influence into Venezuela or Malaysia. Take Malaysia. Regain our dominance in the region. Oh, that's going to be tough. And they failed spectacularly.
Of the 20th century.
It's good for us.
The challenge of human relations and not of impersonal natural forces.
We will make a coup attempt. Yeah, let's see the required military points. We have no military points. So, in order not to lose any, Well, we'll lose one. Resolve this event. And we will attempt a coup in a battleground country. Just for the heck of it. Coup. Egypt. If we roll a 6, we gain 1 point in Egypt. And we rolled a 6! Can't believe our luck! That was amazing! That was a total fluke. Nice. Thank you very much for tuning in to our second episode of Turn 2. We will be airing our next episode, hopefully tomorrow, of Turn 3. Hope you enjoyed this game. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you do, and you have any comments or questions or tidbits and information about the Cold War that you would like to share, please do so in the comments below. And hopefully I've earned your subscription. Have a nice day, and thank you for watching.